thank you so much for joining me for a 60-minute yoga class. Happy 4th of July. I'm coming to you from Washington, D.C. on Piscataway Conoy tribe land, and I will be donating to Native American Lifelines of Baltimore after class. We are going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we'll hop into 26 and 2 yoga, 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. Yoga can be challenging at times, and that's okay. But if at any point something doesn't feel right for your body, remember that you can modify a posture, you can do something else, or you can skip it entirely. And yeah, this is just an opportunity to get to know yourself better, to breathe, to be with your body. So for the sun salutes, you're going to come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in for a free. Take a moment with your arms down by your side, stand up nice and tall, drop your shoulders, lift your chest. Gently pull your abdomen in. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, a sun salute. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Slowly exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. You can have your hands on your thighs, your shins, or the floor in front of you. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor about shoulder width distance and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, hug your elbows in and lower down halfway. Inhale, come up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor and your hips to the ceiling. However, if down dog does not feel right for your body today, skip it, take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips down as you reach your arms forward. Always feels really good. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen back, halfway lift. Slowly exhale, fold, relax. Inhale, arms with your ears, hands together, lift up, look up. Exhale through your nose, hands down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Slowly exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway. Exhale, step back into the plank, and let's hold this plank for a moment. If that lower and down motion does not feel right for your body, skip it. Go straight from your plank or tabletop directly into your down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, hug your elbows in and slowly lower down. Inhale, come up into your back bend, shoulders back, chest proud. Exhale, lift your hips up for down dog, or sink your hips down for child's pose. Otherwise, spread your fingers wide, root down through your knuckles, your palms, the space between your index finger and thumb. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway, back flat. Slowly exhale, fold. Inhale, biceps with ears, lift up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back into your chaturanga. Keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. If you're doing down dog, try to get your heels to the floor. If your heels do not naturally touch the floor, you can try taking a wider stance. If you have tight hamstrings, micro bend your knees to take pressure away from the backs of the legs. Otherwise, press your thighs back, push your heels down, lift your hips up, breathe. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Slowly exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up. Exhale, hands down. Wonderful, so that's our little warm up. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more warmed up. Come to the middle of your mat for 26 and 2 yoga, beginning with 2 sets of pranayama, deep breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. HA, sound, head back. Arms forward, elbows touch. Good, inhale. Elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, elbows touch, pointing forward. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. As you exhale, Open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Look back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Keep the weight in your heels. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, lock your legs. Exhale, head up. Weight stays in the heels, hips forward, head back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. As you inhale, suck your stomach in, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Exhale, even as you exhale, stomach in, shoulders down, elbows up, triceps parallel to the floor. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath in the first set. Make your spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push and squeeze, elbows touch. Good, change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your fingers, switch the grip, glue your opposite pinky finger, thumb underneath your chin. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your butt, grow taller out of the base of your spine, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up, breathing in through your nose, lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth, slowly push your head back, reach your arms forward, keep exhaling, elbows touch. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, full lungs. Exhale, head up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch, 1. Inhale, head down. Exhale, head up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in 1 more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. Ardha Chandrasana with Padasana, half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, sideways, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight white knuckle grip, stretch up and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, push your thighs a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending elbows, without bending knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility, creating a tremendous stretching feeling on the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little more forward, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward, get your 2 hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. Keep your abdominal wall engaged the whole time. Root down through your heels, contract your quadricep muscles, so lift your kneecaps, squeeze your glutes, lock your legs, push your hips a little forward, use your grip strength, squeeze your palms together, seal off any gap between your biceps, arms, and ears. Push your right hip a little forward to get your 2 hips in line, left shoulder a little forward, 2 shoulders in line, push your hips to the right, stretch your upper body to the left, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the day, take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, and upper back. Bend your total spine backward bending. Try to fall down backwards, maximum weight in your heels. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up. Exhale through your nose, slowly fold. Hands to floor, drop your head. Go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padastasana, hands to feet pose. Bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with this smiling happy face. It's kind of poetic. Keep pulling, keep stretching, roll forward, hips up, knees back, pull and stretch. Change, come up, arms with ears, hands together, try to lift up with a flat back, just like you went in. Good, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, inhale, arms overhead, big stretch up, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, stomach in, and slowly drop to the right as you press your hips to the left, still breathing. Push your hips to the left, stretch your upper body to the right, don't collapse. Keep your right rib cage away from your right hip, push your hips further to the left, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, reset, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly drop to the left as you press your hips to the right. Look straight ahead, weight in the heels, hips a little forward, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears, right hip a little forward, 2 hips in line. Now bring your left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming in July. Come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener, keep your eyes open. Drop your head back as far as it goes, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears. Lock your legs, lock your arms, push the weight into your heels, push your hips forward, push your chest up, push your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch up, stop, and then exhale, fold. Flat back, straight spine, hands to the floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Second set, Padastasana, here we go, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath, all 5 fingers together, little baby fingers touching side by side. Wrap your elbows back, try to touch your elbows together behind your stomach to thighs, chest to knees, let your head hang heavy, face to the shins, below the knees, no room for light and air between the upper and lower body, pull on your heels, roll your weight into your big toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees. Good, change, come up, hands together, biceps with ears, knees can bend as you lift. Nice, arms down, let that one go. Awkward Utkatasana, step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, insides your feet, perfectly parallel, like 11s, arms up, parallel to the floor. Tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, bend your knees, and sit down into a chair. Feet flat, spine straight, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down halfway only. Suck your stomach in, lean your upper body back, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles, suck it in, hold it in tight, bring a little bit more weight back to the wall behind you. Lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide. Now come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up first, bend your knees and sit down. Notice if your knees are coming in or out, point your knees forward. Press your shins forward, lift your heels up, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, inhale to come up. Last part, still breathing. Squeeze your knees, thighs together. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body. I'm gonna stop right here because of a toe injury, but you can keep sitting down. If you're practicing with an injury or an illness, focus on what you can do rather than what you can't do. Eventually stop when there's a ½ inch gap between your hips and your heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight from the side. Looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, knees together, good, heels down, right foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, insides your feet, parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, reach your arms forward, stomach in, sit back, and down. So you can stick your butt out at first, fold forward to get your thighs parallel to the floor, and then start to lift up. Keep your neck long, reach your arms forward, drop your shoulders down, lean back, chin up, chest up, change, come on up, keep your arms there, push your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide, lift your heels as high as you can. Stretch all the way up, bend your knees and sit down. Push the big toes down, push the pinky toes down, pull the abdomen in, sit down, lean back, change, inhale to come up. Last part, still breathing. Squeeze your knees, thighs together, let your heels come a little bit off the floor and slowly sit down. The slower you do, the better you do. Take your time, listen to your body. Squeeze knees together and forward, pull abdomen in, slide breastbone up, re-engage your triceps, lock your arms, change, slowly come up, knees together, all the way up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose, Garasana, we're gonna do the right side first. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, under left arm, right elbow, under left elbow, cross first at your elbows, again if you can at your wrists, palms together, thumbs towards your face. Pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down. Stay down there, lean back, and bring your right leg over your left leg as high as possible. Cross your legs each other, twist like ropes, breathe. In and out to your nose. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, sit down, lean back, good, change. Feet together, arms over your head, let's do the left side. Bring your left arm under your right arm. You can have hands in prayer, you can interlock fingers, grab a thumb, or grab your shoulders. Pull elbows down, sit down, stay low, lean back, and without lifting your hips, right? Keep your hips low, bring your left leg over your right leg. Cross twist, breathe. This side of eagle pose might feel different from the other side. It does for me. That's okay. We're not symmetrical beings, and yoga is really not about symmetry. It's really about self-realization, right? Just getting to know yourself a little bit better, or maybe just remembering who you are. Knees a little to the left, upper body to the right. You want wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one line. Sit down and lean back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, second set. Swing right arm, under left arm, pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring your right leg over your left leg. So this is our patriotic posture for today, right? Eagle pose on the 4th of July. Your elbows and your knees make the beak of the eagle. So as you sit down, you're gonna sit down low, like bringing elbows to knees, closing the beak, and then lean back like you're opening the eagle's mouth wide. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, last one. Swing your left arm under your right arm, showing you from the side. Pull elbows down, one-day fingers below the nose. Bend your knees, sit down, stay down there. Lean back and bring your left leg over your right leg. Still breathing, focus on what you can do. And sometimes we can just breathe in and out through the nose. Right hip a little forward, left shoulder a little forward, weight back in the heel, sit down more, elbows down more, stomach in, arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head. Slowly arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Who was it? I know one of our founding fathers wanted like our national animal to be a turkey rather than an eagle. I don't know if you guys remember that. I always thought that was fun. Turkeys are smart. Okay, standing head to knee. I don't think there's a turkey pose though. I could be wrong, but I'm not familiar with the turkey pose in yoga. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janu Shirasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. You can point your toes, flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back to your face. Option to stay here, or as you're ready, start to round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken. You have no knee. If you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward, flex your toes back and breathe. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Stomach in, touch elbows to calf muscles, stomach in. Keep coming down. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change. Slowly, reverse. Out. Shift your weight to your right leg. Squeeze your right thigh tight. Lift your left leg up. Point your toes. Flex your toes. Keep your toes flexed back to your face. Option to stay here and stretch up. Or as you're ready, make it a compression posture. Round down, compressing the front of your body, stretching your spine. Eventually pick up your left foot like you're about to help your best friend over a fence. Lock your right leg, flex your toes back. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Heel a little to the left. Press your heel forward, flex your toes back. If your standing leg is bending, lift your hips up, knee over ankle. If both legs lock from the side, legs make an upside down L, like Linda. Bend elbows down, touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscle, heel forward, toes back, stomach in, change. Arms straight, bend the leg, left foot down. You can put your hands on your back, do a little back bend, or knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg. Squeeze your left thigh tight, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, pull your abdomen in, relax your face, round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Concentrate, meditate, don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Heel forward, toes back. If both legs lock from the side, legs make an L like Lady Liberty. Bend your elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your exactly forehead on your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Slowly reverse out, step by step when you're ready. Good for you. Last one. Shift your weight to your right leg. Breathe. Lock your right leg. Lift your left leg up. Flex your toes back. Round down, maybe just an inch or two. Eventually pick up your foot. And you can always start with your knee higher into your chest. If it hurts to round down this much, when you're ready, lift your left leg up. Can you keep your right big toe on the floor the whole time? If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, keep your big toe down. Tuck chin to chest, keep your big toe down. Forehead to knee, hold and breathe. Take your time, keep the big toe down as you reverse out, step by step. Good for you. Okay, standing bow pulling pose, Dandasana Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling, bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot, at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger, bring your left arm up and back, right hip forward, knees together to start. So this is the setup for standing bow. And sometimes this is a good place to be, especially in the first set. Option to stay here. When you're ready, lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. Take your time. Slowly bring your body down, leg up. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. From the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up. In other words, 2 shoulders in line. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Shoulder blade scapula stretching away from the body. Body down more, leg up more. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Change slowly with control. Kick yourself up. Bring your left hand up. Out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Bring your right arm up and back. Left hip forward and down. Knees together to start. Lock your right leg. Point your left toes. Lift your chin, lift your shoulders, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously, charge your body forward. Take your time. Kicking and stretching equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. If you fall out, best way to fall is forward, hop back in, kick even harder. Slowly start to bring the body down parallel, charge your body forward, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly. Kick yourself up, feet together, arms down, take a breath. So we're practicing a little bit of stillness in between postures, even with an increased heart rate. Good, second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, left arm up, right hip forward, knees together. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. When you're ready, come down, body down, leg up, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Kick yourself up slow. Okay, last one. Bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, thumb with index finger, right arm up and back, left hip forward, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, Lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. You're kicking in two directions. You're kicking back and you're kicking up. The more you kick up, the more you can back bend and do the standing split. Slowly body down, leg up. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick, kick, kick. Good. When you're ready, come on up. Wonderful. Okay, come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana, balancing stick, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back. Step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, stretch up, point your left toes, and start to come down like a slow moving seesaw. At first, maybe just coming down an inch or two. Eventually, arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, body makes a T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, stretch up. Step your left foot forward, right hip forward, lock both legs, point your right toes, stretch, and tilt. Maybe like a T like turkey or a T like Thomas Jefferson. Slowly bring your chest down, chin forward, lift your right leg up, drop your right hip down, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Try to practice that breath and stillness. Beautiful. Second set. Arms overhead, palms together. Switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back. Step your right foot forward like you're Simone Biles on a balance beam. Lock both legs, point your left toes, and tilt. Slowly body down, leg up. Don't let the left hip open, yeah? Left hip down, left foot to the left. Charge your body forward, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back. Big stretch up, abdomen in. Left foot forward, right hip forward. Lock both legs, point your right toes, and come down. Even though it's a short posture, you want to move slowly with control, so you're using your muscles rather than inertia. Body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, suck your stomach in, stretch, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down, and enough of that. Come to the top of your mat. You can face the long side of your mat for the separate leg stretching series. I will face you, standing separate leg stretching, Dandayamana, Bikram, Paschimottanasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right. Big step, arms down parallel to the floor. You can turn your toes in or point your toes forward. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward, looking forward all the way down. Good, grab your heels from behind. If you can't grab your heels, grab the outsides of your feet. If your knees are bending a lot, put your hands on the floor. Walk your hands forward until you can lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your legs. You can keep your hands forward or then reach back, grab your heels, pull, stretch, lengthen, touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up. Legs locked, back flat. We're gonna transition to triangle trikonasana. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, make sure your heels are in line. Inhale, bend your right leg, sit down. Push your hips forward, lean back, keep your spine straight in the middle, and move your arms at the same time. Right elbow in front of the knee, hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, profile of your face visible to the side of your mat. Push your left hip forward and down, push your right knee back with the help of your elbow, suck your stomach in, reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, turn, twist, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg, sit down, lean back, and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingertips between your big and second toe without actually touching the floor. Look up towards the ceiling, really reach your right arm up. So you're never collapsing down. You want to use your left side obliques. Reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down. Start to bring your right hip down, bend your left knee more, left knee back, turn, twist upper body back, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, lock your right leg, right foot, flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, pivot on your heels to one side of the room. If you're on the long side of your mat, you'll face the back of your mat. Standing separate leg, head to knee, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times beyond your flexibility. Stretch up, chin to chest, and go down, chin to chest, suck your stomach in,
touch your forehead to your knee. If your knee is not touching your forehead yet, try taking a wider step. You can turn your back toes in more. You can bend your front leg, tuck your chin to your chest, eventually forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing your body, especially rounded spine postures are ones you want to be careful of. If your back is kind of achy today, or if you have a history of slip discs, you can flatten out the back a bit, eventually forehead and knee touch. Push your forehead into your knee real quick, couple times, lock both legs, hands together first, don't skip that step, change, slowly come up, chin to chest, biceps with ears, head up last. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to the front of your mat or the other side of the room. Uncross your heels, take a bigger step, turn your back toes in so you can move your right hip forward. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down, chin to chest, pull your abdomen in, tuck your chin to your chest, put your exactly forehead and knee together. This is a compression posture. When we touch our forehead to our knee, probably sounds a little bit arbitrary, but I actually think it's kind of a miracle. If you can touch your forehead to your knee, you're telling me you can round your whole upper body over half of your lower body, all of your vertebrae over one femur bone, true extension of the spine, true compression of the abdominal wall. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs, hands together first. Change, come up, press your left foot into the floor as you lift up, head up, very last. Good. Pivot on your heels, step your right foot back, slowly with control, arms down. Second set stretching, showing you from the side, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right. A generous step, be generous with yourself. Turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Like a firework here, grab your heels. So if you can, grab your feet, bend your elbows back, elbows to calves, lift your shoulders, shoulders to ceiling, stomach in, belly button to spine. Everybody roll forward. And again, if your knees are bending, walk your hands as far forward as you need. Lift your hips up, push your knees back. Maybe now grab your feet, pull, stretch, lengthen, touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Beautiful, change, slowly come up. Take your time. Okay, so your nice little firework here, push your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, maybe left toes in, triangle, bend your right leg, sit down. You can always take a wider or smaller step or move your left hip forward if it helps you to sit down. Lean back and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling, look up, stretch up, sink your left hip down, push your right knee back, suck your stomach in, still breathing. Right rib cage forward, left rib cage back, turn, twist, sit down, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling, look up, stretch up, triceps tight. If you feel like your feet are sliding apart, imagine you're gonna squeeze your heels together. Feet stay in place, but that's the inner thigh strength we want to engage. As you're ready, push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back, lock your right leg, keep right foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg. Left toes in, arms up, pivot. Second set, head to knee, Janu Shavasana, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You cannot see your right foot all the way down, chin to chest, abdomen in, touch your forehead and knee together. If your hands have separated, start to walk them back together, maybe thumbs crossed, maybe palms together, not because you have to, but because you can. That is the spirit of this class. Relax your jaw. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh or chest, arms with ears, head up last. Pick up your toes, pivot, I'm gonna face you, turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 51 states, stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Just a little humor, chin to chest, stomach in, touch your forehead to your knee, left hip up, right hip down, 2 hips in line, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, stomach in, breathing normal, hands together, thumbs crossed, arms with your ears. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change very slowly, come up. The slower you do, the more muscles you use. Head up last, beauty. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, slowly with control, arms down. Okay, come to the middle of your mat For tree pose, Tadasana, this is our hip opening series. Lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Touch your heel to your costume. Let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. Never force your body. Right hand up to the center of your chest. And if you can balance, left hand. Option to stay here or start to flow to toe stand. Fold forward. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down on your heel. If you're doing toe stand, think of it like the third part of awkward pose, just on one foot rather than two. Left hand up to the center of your chest, right hand up, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, you can come up on 2 feet or put your hands on the floor, push your hips up, heel down, and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze your right thigh tight, lift your left leg up, heel to costume, slowly, gently let your left knee drop. And if you fall out 5 times, hop back in 6. Let your left knee drop, left hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance, right hand. If your foot falls like mine does, hold on to your foot the whole time. Option to stay here or flow to toe stand. I'm not going to do it on this side because of my toe injury, but I will walk you through it. Pick a spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you, don't move your eyes, fold forward. So looking at one spot helps with balance, concentration, meditation. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. If you can sit on your heel today, walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Make sure you're having fun. Whether you're in tree or toe, left hip forward, left knee down. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand up, spine straight, elbows down, come a half inch off your heel. If you can, you must. Good. Hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg, heel down, and then press your hips forward, lift from your lower ribs to come up. Good. Change. Left leg down onto yourself. Give yourself high five. Fist bump. Turn around. Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We are on the floor for the rest of class. I'm going to adjust our camera angle here a little bit. Go team. Okay. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Heels together, let your toes fall open. Arms down. Palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Take an inhale through your nose, feel your chest rise. Slow exhale through your nose, feel your chest fall. Start to let the standing series go and let this part of your yoga practice be entirely its own. The floor series begins with Pavanamuktasana, wind removing pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. Completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head. Tuck your chin in a little bit, look down the center line of your body and breathe. Change. Right leg down, bend your left leg up, pull your knee out and down. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle doesn't naturally touch the floor, flex your right toes back to your face to anchor that leg down. Change. Left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows, each other. Give yourself a big hug for coming to class. Keep your head on the floor, tuck your chin in a little bit. Start to press your shins into your forearms, squeeze and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down, eyes open. Take a breath. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. Push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. So we're working on our grip strength. So when you go to the cookout later today, right, you can open the salsa jar, not your friend. Keep your right shoulder down, pull down. This posture is also good for digestion, good before the hot dog eating contest. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other. So if you do a hot dog eating contest later today and then you feel a little bit sick, do this posture after, right? We're purposely putting pressure on the lower abdomen, good for digestion, nice little hip opener. This right here is also just a lovely way to give yourself a hug, squeeze tight, and change. Arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back today, skip the sit up, roll off to the side, meet us on your stomach. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees, like a Roman candle exploding into the sky. Turn, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, look up and lift. Beautiful. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use your back strength. Come up halfway only, just your belly button on the floor. Rest of the chest is in the air. Keep your elbows bent. Roll your shoulders back and down. Feet together. Lock your legs. Squeeze your butt. Push your feet down, hips down, hands down. Look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good. Change slowly with control. Lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat. Arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together. Heels fall open. Inhale through your nose. And slowly exhale through your nose. Bring your chin forward, second side cobra. Place your hands on the floor below your shoulders. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail. You don't have two legs, you have one tail. Lock your legs, look up and lift, stretch your upper body off the floor. Notice if your hands are cupping or coming apart. All 5 fingers together, hands flat. Squeeze shoulders together like you have a number 2 pencil in between your shoulders and you want to keep it there. Squeeze shoulders together, opening up through the heart space, stretching the fascia on the chest. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, push your feet, hips and hands down. Keep your neck long, lift your chest up. Change slowly with control, lower down. Look to your left, right ear on your mat. Arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. If looking left and right bothers your neck or shoulder, you can bend one or both arms so that your hands are close to your face, and that'll take some pressure off of your neck and shoulder as you look left and right. Locust, Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you as best you can. One day pinky fingers touch, but hands never overlap. Lock your right leg. Right leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken. You have no knee. Lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. Keep your hip and forearm together, so don't let the hip open here. Right hip down, right big toe back, lengthen and lift. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point left toes and lift your left leg up. Try to keep your shoulders on the floor. So notice if you're pushing your elbows and chest down, round your upper spine, push your knuckles and shoulders down instead. Change, left leg down. Third part, chin in a little bit so that your mouth is on your mat. You have a nice neutral neck here. Spread your fingers wide, micro bend your elbows. Zip up your legs, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes. Roll forward and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up. You can do it, struggle a little harder. Don't give up, mouth down, shoulders down, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, lift your thighs up. Change, slowly lower down. Bring your arms out, releasing the tourniquet effect. Look to the right and take a nice slow breath in through the nose, out through the nose. In between sets of this posture, you get a really nice rush of blood through the shoulders, elbows, wrists, all the way into the fingertips. Second set, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. You can keep your arms out to the side or bring your arms underneath you so you're really starting to stretch out the tendons and ligaments in the arms and hands. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up, keeping the hip and forearm in contact. Sole of the foot flat to the ceiling, lift up a little higher, press your shoulders down. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point left toes, and lift your left leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, lock your leg, 6, 5, point your toe, 4, eyes open, 3, lift up, 2, hold, 1, change, left leg down, grand finale, mouth down, make up your mind. This is a mind over the matter posture. The matter is usually the mind. Mouth down, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, lift both legs up. You can do it like a seesaw, hips and forearms in contact, roll forward, find your tipping point, mouth down, push your hands back, lift your thighs up, change, slowly lower down, bring your arms out, look to the left and let that one go, breathing in, breathing out. Full locust, Purna Shalabhasana. Chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, feet together, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a 747. Taking off just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where eyes go, body nose to follow, lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change slowly with control, lower down, beautiful, tuck in your wings, look to the right and take a nice breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Second set, bring your chin forward, arms out to the side, feet together, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your buns, point your toes, look up and lift. So we're strengthening all of the muscles in the back. Imagine that you're a firework exploding. Reach your arms apart, keep your feet together, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your thighs up, chin up, chest up, keep your neck long, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, right here on your mat, slow inhale. Intentionally slow exhale. Dhanurasana floor bow, also good for digestion, hot dog eating contest. Chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes. You can also grab one foot at a time. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Very nice. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. In this version of floor bow, roll forward. Breathe between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through the nose. Squeeze inner thighs together. Point your big toes up to the ceiling. Wrist straight, neck long, chest up. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly with control. Lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat. Take a breath. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside or opposite foot, opposite hand. So from the side, arms and legs look like a wagon wheel. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up and kick into your hands. But no, hey mama, rock me today. Roll forward, freeze between your ribs and hips, knees and feet out, wrist straight, neck long. So you're squeezing the shoulders together, opening through the chest, point your toes, look up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly, lower down. Look to your left, right here on your mat. And let that one go. Let it go. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana. I will show you the first set from the side. Open your feet, open your knees, so your heels are a little bit wider than your butt. Point your toes to the wall behind you. As you're ready, walk your hands back, sink your hips down. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. One day sitting down between your heels. If you can sit comfortably between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet. Right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are is perfect. You want a gentle stretch, never a point of pain. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up carefully with control, head up last, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, letting everything stretch out. Should feel really nice to lie on your back after all of those postures on our abdomen. Remember that you're always welcome to skip sit-ups by rolling off to the side, especially if you have any back pain today. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, arms over your ears as you sit up. Okay. Good, turn, come to the top of your mat, second set, fixed firm. Start knees, feet together, open your feet, and sit down between your heels. If you can sit between your heels, put your palms on your soles, right elbow, left elbow, head back, head to the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows and hold. What I just described in 10 seconds takes some people 10 years, and you know what? That's okay, because when you get there, it's gonna be so worth it. Change, put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana. If you practice yoga for long enough, the postures that used to be your favorite become your arch nemesis, and the postures that you thought you could never do became your best friends. And if you practice long enough, it all kind of comes in and out, right? So we're not meant to have like a stagnant yoga practice. This is not meant to be Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray. Every class should be different, right? How you're interacting with the postures, with your body changes. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Okay, good. Turn, come to the back of your mat, demonstrating from the side, half tortoise, Ardha Kramasana, knees, feet together, hips on your heels. If sitting on your heels hurts, don't do it silly. You can always start standing on your shins, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs. You're gonna stretch up and fold forward. You can always put one or both hands on the floor to help you soften, otherwise forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Keep your hands together, arms active, elbows, wrists off the floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. You can come up arms with ears or put your hands on the floor to push yourself up. Good. Arms down, turn around, Savasana. And remember that, when dealing with an illness, an injury, maybe just a day where things feel off, rather than focusing on what you cannot do, focus on what you can do, even if that's just taking a long Savasana and breathing through your nose, right? There's actually so many ways that you can, dive into your yoga practice, even if a certain posture doesn't work for you today. So you're welcome to skip sit-ups or legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the back of your mat, second set, half tortoise, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms overhead, palms together, cross your thumbs, other thumb on top, stretch up and go down slow with control. Can you touch your forehead to the floor first? And then little fingers, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Good, change, come on up, arms with ears, hands together, beauty, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Take a slow breath here. Every Savasana is just an opportunity to reset, to realign the body and maybe the mind and spirit as well. Okay, legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up, heels on the floor. Okay, good. Turn, come to the top of your mat. Camel, Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. Stand on your knees. Also good for digestion. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor, hips over knees. Keep your eyes open, push your hips a little forward, and start to look up. This might be enough. When you're ready, lift your nose, lift your chin, and one day let your head drop back all the way. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward, lift chest up, drop head back, and change. Put your hands on your back, press yourself up carefully with control, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. That posture can be kind of a doozy, so it can be stimulating to our central nervous system, and sometimes we have an involuntary central nervous response, such as dizziness, nausea, crying, laughter, tears, right, whatever it is. So if that posture makes you feel some kind of way, there's nothing wrong with you, and if nobody has told you this set today, there's nothing wrong with you, but there's also nothing wrong with you doing second set. Here we go, legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Biceps with your ears. Good, okay. Come to the top of your mat, second set. If first set was rough, maybe go a little slower or do a little less. Stand on your knees, open your knees. You can put 8 to 10 inches between your knees, still 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back and maybe try bringing elbows closer together behind you. Push hips forward, lift your chin. Option to stay here or drop your head back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, left hand down, push your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, be still and breathe. Feels so good. When you're ready, change. Put your hands on your back, press yourself up, very nice. Head up last, turn around, Savasana. That's an example of a posture that can feel quite intense when we're in it or when we come out of it, but often helps us to feel a little bit like more light and free after class. So keep that in mind. Sometimes in yoga and in life, when we're going through something, it's not necessarily comfortable, right? But afterwards, we get this big release. And so sometimes I have to keep that in mind in my yoga practice. The difference between something that's painful or that doesn't serve you or that makes you feel not good after class versus something that might be a little difficult or uncomfortable, but it actually, after class, you realize, ooh, I feel good, right? Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Okay, we're gonna flip it and reverse it with our deepest forward curl, rabbit, Sasandasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, make L's with your hands like little bunny ears. Grab your heels from the outside, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels, stretch up, chin to chest, go down, slow with control.
chin to chest, stomach in, forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor. Reach back, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, suck your stomach in, round your spine. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. I say this often, but that is the most difficult posture for me, and also for whatever reason, it's the most accessible for me on Sunday at 4 p.m. And I can guess some of that, right? Like for me, my body works a little bit better like in the afternoon versus in the morning or the night. Also, I think it's Sunday, you know, we've been practicing this sequence all week. But if you have a similar thing where you notice that a certain time or day feels different for you, it's a nice point of reflection of like, why is that? Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, and there's so many opportunities for reflection, self-reflection, self-realization within this yoga sequence. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, grab your heels from the outside. Second set, rabbit, let's hop to it, stretch up, chin to chest, go down slow with control. So it's less about the postures and more about you learning about yourself. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up, squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, suck your stomach in, round your spine. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl. Head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana. So, and also, you know, the same way that a certain day or time might affect your practice, so too, like who you're hanging out with, what foods you're putting in your body, how much water you're drinking, like what you're reading, like what you're consuming, right? Whether it's television or news, like all of those things affect us as well. And sometimes we don't even really realize it. And that's what's so great about the sequence of yoga, because it's the same sequence every time. You get to see how like other external factors or stimulus affects your yoga practice, right? The yoga stays the same so that you can change and you can kind of reflect on like what helps my practice and what doesn't feel so good. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat, Janushirasana, head to knee. One set, right leg out, left leg in, two legs make an L as in legs. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot. If your forehead is on your knee with a bent leg, and it's pretty easy here, start to press your heel forward. If your leg is straight, lock your leg, bend elbows down, suck stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Good, change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, two legs make an L, stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee, so eventually leg straight, eventually leg locked, elbows down, suck your stomach in, move your right rib cage towards your left thigh, right sit bone down, right knee down, right shoulder down, two shoulders in line. Good, change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping sit up, stay here and stretch up, otherwise lay down and sit up. Paschimottanasana stretching, I shall show you from the side. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, try to lock your legs, puff up your chest, and fold. Stomach to thighs, pull. Chest to knees stretch. One day toes and head touch. Change, stay seated, spine twist. You can keep your left leg straight or bend your left leg, touch your right heel to your left knee corner. Right arm close behind you like a second spine. Left arm up and over. Grab your left knee with your left hand, hand, heel, and knee, all touch. Inhale, stretch up, abdomen in. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand behind you. You can also reach behind you, grab your left thigh with your right hand for a half bind. Pull your abdomen in. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend your right leg on floor, touch left heel to right knee, and remember that you can also keep your right leg long in front of you. Left arm close behind you, right arm up, draw a circle, over, push your left knee out of the way, grab your right knee with your right hand, point your right toes, keep your left foot on the floor. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over left shoulder as you twist. Notice if you're leaning back or to one side, sit up nice and tall. And if you can balance here, reach behind you, catch your right thigh with your left hand for the bind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull abdomen in, look over your left shoulder, twist and twist and twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, take a breath. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the middle of your mat for final breathing, Kapalbhati. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. If it hurts to sit on your feet, don't do it silly, sit on your butt. Every once in a while, try to sit on your feet. So in this breathing exercise, you're gonna exhale quickly through your mouth like you are Malia Obama blowing out her birthday candles today. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, had to put that in there. Concentrate, meditate, don't forget to have fun. Think like Malia, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, sit up tall, and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Final Savasana. Close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. Feel the ground beneath you, holding you up. Take a slow inhale through your nose. And a slow exhale through your nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Picture yourself in perfect, radiant health. And however you choose to celebrate or remember today as a holiday or whatever it means to you, please drink lots of water, drink lots of water, drink lots of water. Do not set off fireworks if you're in a place that has not had rain in a very long time. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, friends.